for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. Oh, you know, just go. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
Are you? You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
What has the world come to? This first person syndrome right here, that people think that they are, or the world revolves around them, is a complete turnoff. So even let's say that this person or the other person or whoever is going on a date with them thought that this person was extremely hot. Once they started talking like this, you would lose a couple notches right off the bat. Or at least I would. Like if I was with this person and they started talking like this, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're not that hot anymore. If you thought you was hot, if I thought you was hot, you are not hot anymore. You know, ugly is ugly. If you act ugly, you know, you're ugly. So, yeah, let's just continue.
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman.
What the hell? So again, she is talking about herself as being amazing, beautiful. Let's just say the word that she said. She's calling herself beautiful, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you're in a date, like what's the point? Like, what the whole point about you letting someone know that you that conceited, that you know you think that highly of yourself in the first date? If anything, the one good thing is the person that she's in a date with is gonna learn right away. And if the person's smart enough, this is gonna be the last date. I'm just saying, if this person is in their first date and she's recording, that's another red flag. Again, so if a person's talking about themselves as being too good for what you're doing for them in the first date, and it's something like just going to the Cheesecake Factory, and again, I'm not a big fan of the Cheesecake Factory, and this video popped up because of the Cheesecake Factory, because of the title, and I was like, Cheesecake Factory, okay, maybe somebody, you know, but this really has nothing to do with the Cheesecake Factory as far as how ugly this person acts. So let's get and continue this before it gets too long.
You're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as
and there's nothing wrong with those expectations. It's actually respectable to have those expectations. But let's continue.
expect with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain... That smile was a smile that you should just run. That's another red flag. You were right next to you, and she is more, I won't say more involved, or what's the right word? She cares more about her looking good in the video instead of what this conversation is really going to turn out to be.
Expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know,
what did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all
nothing
made up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Look at my plan. Where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
Listen to why they did not show up to that restaurant that she wants to go. And look at her face. She's like, no. Like, she is a person that's not used to anybody saying no to her. Look at her face right now. Her face looks like she's just like insulted that somebody said no. But let's continue.
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there.
They had a date, pickup time, 4 o'clock. She made him wait in his car for an hour. And she's still acting like this. Does this make any sense? This is what I mean. First person problem here. She's the only person that matters in the story. She ends up trying to fix it, but she's still in that first person mode.
And while we're in the parking lot, I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that?
I
you
literally
don't
said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Again, talking about herself, that she's too good for him taking her to the Cheesecake Factory or any chain restaurant. Again, this is red flags all over. I think this is the best thing that could happen to this guy.
There's nothing wrong.
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for this.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all. If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious.
So, the video goes on for like 1 more minute. Her trying to negotiate something else, maybe go to another different spot. Maybe not calling this, over. But the one thing that I was happy about was the guy definitely took the red flags and went with it. Hopefully he did and didn't change his mind. But oh my God, This video started to be, well, I thought it was going to be about the Cheesecake Factory, but I'm kind of glad I saw it. And it was actually a good ending because it seems like she got a little bit of her taste. Somebody that really just seems like nobody ever told them no, which I don't know how. Somebody that has this attitude, you would think that they would have been told no many times, but I guess, you know, she hangs around people that she makes sure that they won't say no. All right, leave your comments below. Be safe. Peace.